Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host DeltaTDS, and today for match number 128 we've got the Pokemon trainer Mira going up against the Kalos gym leader Viola. Mira, coming from round 1, currently has a 4-0 record. She went 2-0 against the Galar gym leader Ryan and 2-0 against the Pokemon trainer Cena. Meanwhile, Viola also came from round 1. She went 2-1 against Juan and 2-0 against Brock. Mira's got the Mega Alakazam, while Viola has the Mega Pinsir. And once these trainers are ready, we can begin at game number 1. Mira leading off with the Gardevoir, Viola leading off with the Scolipede. Gardevoir is going to trace that speed boost. Psychic's going to just absolutely wipe out that Scolipede. Not even give it a chance to do anything. Viola sitting out the Escavalier as her second Pokemon. Hopefully be able to take a Psychic, unlike Scolipede, and maybe do some damage to this Gardevoir, or to any Pokemon. Mira's going to switch out to that Zapdos. Knockoff is going to get rid of the Wise Glasses off of that Zapdos, dealing 45% as well to it. Going to switch out to the Masquerain, intimidating the Zapdos. Heat Wave with a critical hit through the Oka Berries, gonna do just a little over 2/3 to that Masquerain. Volt Switch does finish off that Masquerain. Zapdos going to switch out to the Gengar now. Viola's gonna send out the Pinsir now. Gonna Mega Evolve. Shadow Ball's gonna do 61% to that Pinsir, as Earthquake takes Gengar down to that Focus Sash, and Curse Body does disable that move. Another Shadow Ball does take out that Pinsir, and Viola is currently down to 3 Pokemon left, which are the Vivillon, the Excelgor, which is sent out, and that Escavalier. Bug Buzz is going to finish off that Gengar. Curse Body does disable it. And Mira's going to send out that Zapdos again, with just a little over half health. Sludge Bomb's going to do a third and get the poison on that Zapdos. Heat Wave with a crit takes out that Excelgor. Is that the second critical hit Heat Wave? Escavalier is going to protect against that Heat Wave, just enough to stall out that poison to kill Zapdos. And Mira is down to 4 Pokemon as she sends out the Gonna Mega Evolve. Shadow Ball is going to do a third. X-Scissor takes out that Alakazam. Gardevoir's coming back out here, tracing the Overcoat ability. Thunderbolt's going to do 30% to Escavalier as Iron Head takes out the Gardevoir. Mira's going to send out the Magnezone. Going to go for the Protect. Thunderbolt's going to be blocked by it. And healing just enough to survive that Thunderbolt. It's going to knock off the leftovers off of that Magnezone. Or no, the Bright Powder. Another Thunderbolt does take out that Escavalier. And it's all down to Vivillon here, which we've seen last round do quite a lot. A Sleep Powder is going to put it to sleep. I'm telling you, this Vivillon has done quite a lot. in this tournament. Hurricane is going to do 13%. Magnezone does wake up. Thunderbolt takes Vivillon down to the sash. Magnezone's put to sleep again. Bug Buzz is going to do 20% as Magnezone's still asleep. Get another 20% and the special defense drop in. And the third one does take out that Magnezone, and it's down to Togekiss and Vivillon. Putting the Togekiss to sleep. Hurricane's gonna do just under half. Togekiss wakes up and takes out the Vivillon. And just like that, Mira, who seemed to be way ahead in the beginning, barely clutches a win and takes game number 1. That came really close. We've seen every move from that Escavalier. We didn't see any moves from the Masquerain or the Scolipede. And as for Mira's team, we saw a move from just about every Pokemon. That was quite an insanely close game. We are back on the field for game number 2, and once these trainers are ready, we can see if Viola can take a win here. Just to show off what Bug-type trainers have been doing this whole tournament. Starting off with the Pinsir as Mira leads off with that Zapdos. 2 different leads this game. Viola's gonna switch out to that Scolipede. Gonna do 87% to Scolipede. As Mira switches out to the Gengar, taking 57% from that Rock Slide. Making it faster than that Gengar and takes it out, as the Life Orb does take itself out. Bringing the match down to 5v5 right now. Mira's gonna send out the Alakazam. Viola's gonna send out the Masquerain. We didn't see anything from this Masquerain last game. And I believe we saw the Shadow Ball from Alakazam. Shadow Ball or Psychic from it. Tracing the Intimidate ability. Interesting. Shadow Ball is gonna do 47% and get that special defense drop. As Quiver Dance raises special attack, special defense, and speed. Shadow Ball takes Masquerain down to 5% as Masquerain goes for a baton pass. Viola baton passing to that Vivillon, giving it that speed and special attack boost. Sleep Powder missing, unfortunately. Shadow Ball is going to take it just above that sash. Sleep Powder does land on that Alakazam, putting it to sleep. Bug Buzz is going to take out that Alakazam. Vivillon's going to have to make sure not to miss a single Sleep Powder. Gardevoir's going to trace the Compound Eyes. Sleep Powder does land on that Gardevoir, putting it to sleep as well. Hurricane doing 74%, Gardevoir not waking up this turn. And Bug Buzz does take out that Gardevoir. Mira is down to 3 Pokemon now. Sending out the Magnezone here. Sleep Powder is going to put it to sleep as well. It does have that special attack boost, so it'll do a bit more compared to last game. Bug Buzz is going to do about 30% as it wakes up and Tri-Attack takes out the Vivillon. And Viola's going to send out that Pinsir. We saw it does have Earthquake, which would be good to take out this Magnezone. Gonna Mega Evolve. Return's gonna do 15%. Thunderbolt does take out that Pinsir. Failed prediction from Viola there. It would have been crazy though if it worked. Masquerade's being sent out, intimidating that Magnezone. Air Slash doing 9%, not getting the flinch as Thunderbolt takes it out. Viola's gonna send out the Escavalier, and I mean, we've seen it do a lot last game. Thunderbolt's gonna do just under half to Escavalier. It misses the knockoff. That's right, Magnezone still has that Bright Powder. Gonna go for the Protect against that Thunderbolt. Healing up a little bit with leftovers. Another Thunderbolt takes Escavalier down to 13%. Going for the Protect against the Thunderbolt. Another Thunderbolt does take out that Escavalier. And it's all down to Excelgor here. Bug Buzz will finish off that Magnezone, bringing Mira down to 2 Pokemon. She sends out that Zapdos here. Sludge Bomb's going to do 31%. Heat Wave does finish off that Excelgor. And in a 2-0 victory, Mira takes match number 128. And we'll be moving on to round 4. Join us tomorrow for the match 129 between Domace Tucker and the Hoenn Gym Leader Roxanne. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.